He said, but I come to thee in the name of the Lord. The peace of God. I'm coming to you with that. I got no shield. I got no sword. I got no weapon. I'm coming to you with what I know. I know. He's going to bring me down because I got one behind me that's never failed. He never failed. He never find him fail over. Nowhere in this world will you find where God's failed. Nowhere in this world will you find where he failed.
Amen. Come on.
You better watch out. I'm coming to you. I'm not running very run, Goliath. That's what we're going to have to tell Satan. You backing up, I'm not backing up no further. You take me to the corner and I'm going on my knees. But I come to thee in the name of the Lord of hosts of God of the armies of Israel, who thou hast defiled. You defiled, I'm coming after you. He said, this day. See, David's brave. He's already going to tell him. Now, I ain't going to do it tomorrow. I ain't waiting on you next week. He said, this day. Right here's the day where you stop at, Satan. You stop it this day. Right here, you're stopping right now. You ain't going no further. This is the day you're going to stop. This day, the Lord delivered thee into my hands. You see, he didn't say the Lord might. He didn't say, no way, the Lord might deliver me today. He said, this day the Lord will. The Lord will deliver me. The Lord will deliver thee into my hands. And I will smite thee. I'm going to take thine head from thee. He's going to take your head. And just his head, by the way, that much as little David did. I'm taking your head, buddy. I'm coming after the main part of you. I'm tired of you backing me up. I'm coming after your main source. I'm coming after that head today, Goliath. And I got somebody that's going to take it. I got somebody behind me that's going to take that head. If he only knew what's coming after him. Head from thee, and I will give you a carcass. I'm going to give you a carcass. You said he's going to give mine to the fowls of the earth. I'm going to give yours. He said, I will give it to him. This day, the fowls of the air, I will. This day, he said, unto the fowls of the air, and to the wild beasts of the earth, that all the earth may know that devil's going to have to know. He knows tonight who you serve. You're going to have to stand up strong. Stand up no matter what the world says about you. Stand up no matter where you go. Stand up no matter who's looking at you. And say, this is what he said right here. That there is a God. There is a God in Israel. There is a true living God in Israel. And all of the assembled shall know that the Lord, see, David's choosing God all through this. He didn't put him in the back seat somewhere, but he knows he's going to happen. He's telling that God's going to do this, and I'm coming to you. All you see right here is a little old fleshly boy. All you see is what you're going to see right here. But he said, I ain't coming empty-handed. I ain't coming empty-hearted. I'm coming with God. When I come with God, there's something going to take place. When I get there, there's going to be something take place. He said, know that the Lord saveth not with a sword. Well, I don't need no sword or spear, for the battle is the Lord's. And He will give you into my hands. This day, Goliath, you're coming down. This day, I'm going to carry your head out of that army. I'm coming out of there with your head today. We're going to have to tell Satan, this day, now Satan, this is the day that you're going down. This is the day I'm bruising your head today, Satan. You done walked on me long enough. It's time that I'm going to walk on you. This day, the God will be with me. This day, we need to get up and scare Satan to death every time we get out of bed.
Right. Amen.
He ought to be trembling when we come out of that bed in the morning, or be hitting that floor, just knowing here comes a praying person. Get back. That's a praying mother. Get back. That's a praying grandma. Praying dad. Praying mom. Get back. Don't mess with that house today. Because that's for me in my house, we will serve the Lord. That's for me in my house. Everybody needs to say that for me in my house. I'm going to serve God. It don't matter how big Satan might look, because he just adds. A lot of people don't realize he adds a roaring line. He ain't no line. He just roars and makes a big noise. He's just making a big noise to scare you. He'll back you up with that noise. But I'm telling you what, he can back you to the corners. That's where you have to go. If you get on your knees, Satan's got to move. He's got to move. Where you going? Thank you, Jesus. For the battle is the Lord's, and He will give you into our hands. And it came to pass. It came to pass. It came to pass. I prayed 4 or 5 days, but it came to pass. I prayed months. Shame on us that we have to pray a month to get a headache cured. Shame on us that we got to pray 3 or 4 days to get something cured on our body. Shame on us that we can't speak the word. His son didn't pay for it when He walked to Calvary, when He took those stripes, paid for you and I. Done paid the healing, done been paid for it. Why do we have to walk around sick? When this day, good part in this. It's what we all need to be right here. Now wait a minute.
Bless the Lord.
It's what we all need to be right here. Satan has backed us up long enough.
That's right. Yes.
We need to be strong in God.
Yes.
You see, it ain't that we ain't got God, but we just afraid. Fear will get you further than you want to go. Fear. Listen what it says. And David met, and he came to pass when the Philistine arose, he came and drew near to meet David, that David hasted. David didn't wait. Could you imagine that? The boy didn't care. Man, he was going straight at it. Straight on at the Philistine. Look how big he is. Can you imagine that little boy running toward one of his big men to fight him?
Wow.
Here he comes, the sling in his hand, that little, here comes that little pretty boy. That little pretty boy, look at that sling, look at him. Why he think he going, I thought that. Why he think he going to do? Look at him. I'm going to squash him today. Slinging that sling in his hand. Well, look at it. But you know David didn't back up. And nowhere in this where I find out David backed up or he stopped. He either ran or he went forward. He did not stop in no way, back up. Because Goliath was big. David hastened and ran toward the army to meet. He went to meet him. Lord, I'm going to meet that big guy that's going to kill me when I get out there. Can you imagine some of us will say that? Lord, I'm going, Lord, I shut my eyes going toward him. Lord, when I get there, let me know, because I'm afraid like if I see him, I won't go. I go back. If I see him, Lord, I go back. I close my eyes and go forward. David didn't do that. He knew what he was carrying when he went there.
Yeah.
It's the little slingshot. If it's a feather, he'd kill Goliath that day. If he had a feather in that slingshot that day, he'd kill Goliath. David was on business for the king. He was on the front line to do something for God. He's on the front line. He meant what he went. What he's going after was Goliath's head. He's going to bring it out there. And David put his hand in his bag and took thence a stone and slung it. Can you imagine slinging that thing? They said they was left-handed, according to my looking up. He comes from the Benjamin tribe. He said they was left-handed. They could throw a stone a hair's breadth. That ain't too much. They don't know how to miss that. You can just imagine David. I don't think he prayed very minute. The Lord let it hit where it's going to hit at. I believe he knew before he slung the sling. Before he got in his rock, before he got the rock out of the bag, put it in that. I believe he knew where it's going to land at before he even took the whip to sling it. I believe he knew before the shadow. We wouldn't know beyond the shadow of doubt that we serve a God that's going to bring us out. He's going to bring us out. He will bring us out. He will deliver us. If we stand on God's word, it will not. It cannot fail us tonight. If I stand on God's word, I'm spitting all over this. If I stand on God's word, my children have to be saved. Your children have to be saved, Julie. If I stand on God's word, your children have to be saved tonight.
Yes, they do. Thank you, Lord.
If we cannot take them if we stand on God's word.
That's right. Thank you, Lord.
His word won't fail right here. He's promised us our household. It can't fail.
Praise God.
It don't matter how big your Goliath looks. That head's going to come off.
Yeah.
If God said it's coming off, it's coming off. It's going to come to pass. And David put his hand in his body, took thence a stone and slung it. Smote the Philistine in his forehead. That the stone sunk into his forehead, and he fell upon his face to the earth. See, David's got nothing to fight with but this one little stone. But you see, if I was going to fight, I'd have to at least have something that I know I was going to do something with. I mean, I can knock him down, but God, what am I going to do when I get there? That's me talking. Well, Lord, I can knock that big man down, but what am I going to do? That rock ain't going to kill him. I don't believe the rock killed him. I don't believe it killed him. Because it don't say he killed him. He's going to take his head, but it don't say the rock killed him. It said the rock brought him down. You see, we can bring Satan down. I can bring him down. Now let God kill him. You can bring him down and God can kill him. Because one day he's going to find out that we're going to win.
That's right.
See, he's done me a little too much, Satan has. He's time till he's winding up. And if you ain't saved and you're lost without God, you ain't got much time. I believe he's on the verge of just stepping out. Saying, go get your children. Go get your bride. Bring them home. We've had enough. Go get them. Glory. Get your children ready. Get your people ready. Get them ready, because I believe he's coming. Praise you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. And David prevailed over the Philistine with the sling, with the stone, and smote the Philistine and slew him. But there was no sword in David's hand. He didn't have a sword. Now, I just said I'm taking your hand today. I'm taking your hand today, but I ain't got no sword to cut it off with. Can you imagine you picking that no big sword up in Goliath carrying? I can just imagine that. It wasn't a very big sword. But he's going to take his own. He's going to turn his own sword against him. God's going to turn Satan against his own self one day. One day Satan's coming back to be God. He's coming back to say he's Jesus. But he's coming to a time, he's going to come down, he's going to be brought down, and that old head's coming off. You see, I don't care how big your Goliath is, the head can come off. I don't care where it come from, the head can come off. If God said it's come off, it can come off. Tonight, if it's sickness, it can come off. If it's healing your need, it can come off. It no matter what it is tonight, it can come off. It's got to come off in the name of Jesus. And he's got to get the glory.
Bless the Lord. Bless the Lord.
Now listen what he says. He slew him. And it with no sword in his hand. Therefore David ran, stood up on his. David ran and stood up on the Philistine. He stood right up on his chest, I believe. Strong. Ain't nowhere can you find David scared in no way in this part of this Bible. Right? Nowhere in this part right here was he afraid. He knew he was anointed one. And if you're anointed one, I don't care who you are. If you're saved, sanctified, you're anointed of God. He stood up on him, the Philistine, and took his sword and drew it out of his sheath thereof and slew him and cut off his head therewith. And when the Philistines saw the champion was dead, they fled. Satan's got plenty of little demons out there that's going to flee one of these days. They're going to run. They're going to run one of these days. They're going to find out one of these days. They don't mean, Satan's coming down. They're going to find out one day his head's coming off. And all them that fell with him that day, come out there with him, thought there's more than God, they're going to fall with him just like he did. They're going to find out, they're going to run. Run while he ain't nothing. Why? I've always thought this. Why would Satan go against someone that made him? Have you ever thought of that? God created it. He was the prettiest cherub ever was. Covered the mercy seat, took care of the mercy seat. But he just thought he was too big. Why would you want to go against your maker that created you? Lord, if he created me, I sure can't fight against him. But Satan's going to find out one day that God's people is coming after him. And they're going to take his head. And I want to be one of them. I want to be there to see that day. I want to take his head. If he let me, I'd like to take his head. We got prayer tonight to stop Satan. See, I don't have to wait till I get to heaven to get blessed. I'm going to be blessed when I get there. I don't need no healing when I get over there. I don't need nothing when I get over there. I'm going to have it all in that city. I need it now. I'm going to have to come and get Satan today. Tonight is the night that we stop Satan. And we come out as champions. And the only way you're going to come out as champions is come out with God. If you come out with God, that head's going to come off. It's got to come off.
Bless the Lord.
Look at all of them ran. All of them ran that day after David took his head. And the children of Israel returned from ceasing after the Philistine, and they spoiled their tents. Oh, David took it all that day. All he had to do was kill one big giant. One big giant stood in his way. And I mean, all of Israel was scared of him. They didn't know man going to go up against that big thing. Well, he's a champion. But they found one. That was anointed by God. See, God's looking for that one. That one that's going to do what he says to do. And I'm that one. I'm that one tonight. I want Satan to know I'm that one. To take his head. I'm that one to step on that head. I'm that one to pay back what he's done for me. I'm that one that's tired of taking of what he's done to me. I'm that one, and you can be that one tonight. At the name of Jesus, we don't realize how powerful we are with him behind us. How much power we got. All power was given to him, heaven and in earth. And he gave it to us and said, greater things I can do. Greater that you can do tonight that he done. Greater. But we're going to have to stand toe to toe. And if Satan comes at us, don't back up. Go forward. Push him. Push him. It's time